You're not wrong, Amit. You're not wrong. Oh, I didn't bring my mic over. There we go. There it is. That's a little bit better. It's like I can barely hear myself. Okay, sweet. Hey guys, what's up? 12. Nice. What's up, Nate Codes? Amit, PM Walls. PM, this isn't Prime Stream. You actually, you can't get away with not reading the title. The title means something. Friday it is. We got to start Friday with a nice work outage, so that was a lot of fun. Meaningful titles? Unironic, yeah. Yeah, totally Badger. It's that's kind of why I thought it would be funny. We're gonna call it unironic. Unmemeing Haskell. Live on twitch.tv. Oh man, good times. Let's see. There's something not quite right. There we go. Alright, sweet. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope their Friday's going well. We're gonna get into this. Let's see. I already tweeted. I think we're good. No, I didn't take it as that. It's actually I enjoyed it, Badger, because I didn't know if anybody, you know, like, it's nice to know that like people get it. I enjoy it. And auto increment LOL. That's hilarious. No, that's really smart, Nate. Very smart. Alright, I think we can take starting soon off. Wow, I haven't started to stream this quickly in a while. 5 minutes. Amazing. Yeah. Pretty much. 300's a little high. Now. Okay. 301. That's right. Well, you know, I don't know how it depends on how you count it. This is the one language I've actually written more than a dozen lines in, but it's been years. White paper driven development, for sure. That is very fair. We're gonna have to bring up white papers to understand what we're doing here. I've forgotten most of the Haskell I know. I can only attribute like some yeah, exactly. One day of Haskell and then I'm writing a dissertation. That's fair. That's totally fair. What was I gonna say? Let's see. Oh, yeah. I think the only thing that learning Haskell, say 5 years ago, and then not really touching it for at least 4-ish years, did for me is that like meta language syntax is not extremely foreign, and maybe that's the main thing that it helped me with. I mean, I'm sure there's some concepts I still remember, but as far as like syntax and stuff, I remember very little. So we'll see how that goes. If you're joining us for the first time, or you're on YouTube watching this video, and somehow you're watching this, I don't know how you guys find things. We're doing 12 languages in 4 weeks, 1 week per language, grouping, 4 hours-ish per language, 4 to 6. We're on week 3 now, so that means we've finished 6 languages. We've written fizzbuzz in them. We officially qualify for internships in 6 different languages just from today. A few of them we've yeah. A few of them we've written a basic hello world web API in that, you know, like uses a few endpoints. And so for those, we could definitely get into the junior developer territory. So we've done that. So, you know, I at least qualify there. So we're not quite super senior yet, like I am in real life, but it's okay. Sounds so wrong with that comma. No, it's all good. That's funny. All right. Dark Tower Builder, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. Yeah, so today is Haskell. We did 1 day of standard ML. Some of these have not gotten 2 streams. They have not even gotten 4 hours, really. We did 1 day of standard ML. The web libraries were just too much to try to figure it out. So I decided to just do day 1 of AOC 2022 because I didn't do AOC last year. And I did finish that. I didn't finish it on stream, but I did finish the rest of it off stream. So I thought we'd just start with a review of standard ML and show the little fizzbuzz and the completion of AOC 2022. So let me make sure I don't have any work stuff. Let's see. I don't. How about that? I've learned something in my life. And here's fizzbuzz in standard ML. It's a bunch of if-else's, but they look kind of nice. They look okay. We can deal with this, right? It's pretty simple. It works. We got our standard ML internship. Okay? And then what is MTOL? It's just, hey Addy. Thanks for the chat. From my title, I guess. MTOL is Meta Tour of Languages. It's just the series that I'm doing right now. 12 languages in 4 weeks. It's an acronym for this. That's all it is. Thanks for the question in the chat. So that was fizzbuzz, and then we did AOC 2022, day 1, part 1. Oh, look at all these mode warnings. They're saying we do not like anything you've done here in standard ML for Emacs. My monitor's a little loud. There we go. Okay, so let's just look at the problem real quick. Instead of reading the long text that they give you, basically what you're doing is you're taking this input file and you're finding out in each of these parts separated by 2 new lines which one is the MTOL lang. That's a good idea, Nate Codes. We're going to take inspiration from all 12 languages to write the best language that could ever be. So basically you're trying to find the max sum among each grouping, but you start with a string basically, right? Or a file with this input in it. In this example, this is your max sum, which equals 24,000. And here's the code that's doing that. Basic read file. That's not all that interesting. We put it into part 1 as a string. We get our string fields. This is basically a string.split on a new line character. And then we just fold over that in add parts. Add parts is basically just parsing the string into an int, adding that up, and it's just tracking a tuple of current and max. And once we get to an empty string, that's our hint that we've finished our group. We can just compare current to max and then continue with whatever the new max is. So that's kind of all that is. Since this isn't a fold, it's not a recursive function in a sense, right? Like I'm not implementing recursion myself here. So since we're just doing a fold, I don't have to have a base case to end that recursion. And that's all it is. Here's some nice standard ML pattern matching syntax. This took me a while to figure out that the sum and the none are these capitalized. That's the actual like constructors for some and none in SML. So that took me a little bit. Metamealing. Best worst language of all time. Same thing. That's totally fair. So there's SML. I mean, we're close to junior dev territory at this point. I mean, we're doing folds, we're doing pattern matching. You know, if you got a junior SML job, well, I probably don't want it, but not bad. Yeah, some smelly advent of code. Nice one. Okay, so I think that finishes SML. Let's see where we're at now. But yeah, we did. Smells like defeated English. They're built into the language instead of being GATs. I don't actually know how it's implemented, Badger, to be honest. And do I actually understand GATs in this particular time? Did I understand GATs at one time? Probably. Do I understand GATs right now today? If you ask me about them, probably not. I haven't studied them in a while. I haven't been in deep FP ML land for a few years. Just leave it at that. Yeah. So real quick before we jump out of SML, I think I still have a buffer running. There you go. This was the example of like in the prompt, and that's my code putting out 24,000. This is the custom input they gave me, which was way more complex, and that was 69,069, guys. We did it. 883, and it was the right answer. Yay. So that's that. For the most part, I didn't find SML to be hard, like any harder than probably other MLs. I would say the main issue with SML, at least with using SML and J, is dependency management seems fairly manual, and that is of course something that I'm not too interested in, right? So yeah, excited to get somewhere where dependency management is not such a manual thing. They do have another implementation, because SML is just a spec. SML and J is an implementation of that spec. It's probably the original one because it was done at Bell Labs. And they have another one, I don't remember what it's called. Milton? ML Ton? I think it's ML Ton. I call it Milton because it's easier. I think that's what it's called. And that has packages and all those different things. So if you're wanting to do that, that's great. But apparently Milton doesn't have a REPL, which is not so great. So a little weird. Kind of a fragmented DX. Objectively, I can say that the DX is fragmented. All right. So that's SML. Let's close our group of SML. Boom. Did it. Let's load this. Everybody wants to see this. Purely buggy Emacs. That's what this should say. Look at that. That's selectable text. That's not an image. This is amazing. Peak web development. Peak web design. Okay, awesome. So let's get into Haskell. If you want to do Milton, that approves. All right, I can deal with that. Yeah, I think that's totally fair, Amit. And you know, SML is 40 years old, contemporary of C. It's like they were just used to building, they were just used to rolling their own, right? They're not going down to the dispensary getting somebody else's roles. They're rolling their own. But you know, we're used to dispensaries these days. It's modern times. All right. Haskell it is. All right, let's see. How do we start? How we always start. We Google Haskell. Of course, we get the latest Haskell news things for a gruesome murder for somebody, you know, and this is why Haskell was trending on Twitter the other day. But yeah, we'll go to the Wikipedia article instead for the language. Hardcore programmer changed their last name to Haskell. Man. Anybody surprised that ended gruesomely? No, sorry. Too soon, maybe? Okay. All right. Haskell. Haskell is a general purpose, statically typed, purely functional programming language with type inference and lazy evaluation. Designed for teaching, research, and industrial applications, Haskell has pioneered a number of programming language features, such as type classes, which enable type-safe operator overloading and monadic input-output. It is named after logician Haskell Curry. Dude. Yeah. I'd say that guy might be important. Haskell Curry. What a name. Okay. Haskell's main implementation is the Glasgow Haskell compiler. Haskell's semantics are historically based on those of the Miranda programming language, which served to focus the efforts of the initial Haskell working group. The last formal specification of the language was made in July 2010, while the development of GHC continues to expand Haskell via language extensions. Haskell is used in academia and industry. As of May 2021, Haskell was the 28th most popular programming language by Google searches for tutorials and made up less than 1% of active users on the GitHub source code repository. Yeah, those are stupid statistics. Totally geared for popularity contests. All right. Outside of pick, unlikely. It has a lot of annotations. Yeah, this was the classic Wikipedia, like need sources. Let's see what they are. Haskell companies, nice. Real world Haskell, okay, good book. Haskell in production, yeah, amazing. We can prove it. Yeah, that's very Haskell, right? Here's a proof of how Haskell is used in industry. All right. Awesome. I know several professional Haskell developers, okay? Several. All right. 1990. 33 years ago. Simon Peyton Jones. If you've never heard this guy talk, he's excellent. He's got a great, perfect accent. You know, I was going to make a joke about Glasgow Haskell compiler and Glaswegian, but you know, it's not like it really works because there's GCC as well, but it's okay. That's a little like inside baseball if anybody's from inside baseball for Scotland. How about that? How about that sentence? Oh man, cool. So that's Haskell. Okay, so let's go back to our Google search and hopefully we can, oh, here we go, haskell.org. All right. Declarative, statically typed code. Primes. Filter prime, where filter prime p in x's equals p filter prime, X. That's a lambda, I'm guessing. X, filter, oh no, it's a list comprehension maybe? Maybe it's a list comprehension. Okay, P, filter prime, the project is still in research process. Nice one. Oh, Slack messages, hold on. Why don't they show up on my phone? It's really annoying. All right, 1 second. I can look into it. We had a work incident today. All infra related. I didn't have, it wasn't my fault. Yeah. Not much I could even do. We're gonna write a lot of papers in Meet. Oh, right. So filter prime, see, we have filter prime here, and then we have like a scoped definition of the filter prime function, which it's taking a number out of here. Here's a range starting at 2, which is infinite because Haskell's lazy. We can do that. And we say, this is the part I don't understand yet. It's fine. It's fine. We got it. Got 5 minutes? Type help to start the tutorial. Or try typing these out and see what happens. How do you... Where? Where do I... Is it because of dark mode? Alright, this might blind everybody. Let's turn off dark mode and see if it's us or their website. Ah, it's us. Okay. Help. Oh, look at this. Okay. Maybe we can go back to dark mode now that we know where we're at. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay. Try this out. 5 plus 7. Well done. Let's try something completely different. Type in your name like this. What if my name's not Chris? Do I still type in my name? Oh, doxed myself. You can have lists of other stuff too. Let's see your lottery numbers. Okay. Okay, so a string is just a list of cars. I kind of remember that. It's called a car, Dylan. Even though you're not here, I know you're at some conference, but it's called a car, okay? Okay, so we have a list of nums. I mean, it's pretty cool, right? I mean, as far as like the Haskell as far as like accessibility or approachability of the language, like it's not so bad. It's not so bad. All right. As you might have guessed, we got back 2242-113. Ever wanted an evil twin nemesis? Me too. In the same way as numbers. Okay, so BCA becomes ABC. Okay. Are you just wanting me to create a tuple? Is that your point? Okay, that was a little confusing, but it's fine. You just wrote a tuple. Okay, so I think this is nice. So first gives me Is that just for tuples? Okay, got it. Now you can use that across. Now let's say you want to use a value more than once. How would you do it? Okay, so then you have let x. All right, I think this is too slow for me. Or is it not? Hilarious. Let x equals 5 in x times x. Okay, right. It's the whole let in thing. So let in is something that we had in SML as well. Okay. Colchis coming in here with a first. Oh, I missed a follow. Akari, if you're still here, thanks for the follow. Akari Iman. I appreciate it. Yeah, they're giving you little samples to make sure to try to get you to download variables. Download variables? Oh my god. Download Haskell. Oh dear. Why does Slack still show three things? Badger, you weren't even following me? Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hilarious. You would not download a variable. I've written a fair amount of Haskell a few years ago, Colchis, so I don't know if I have a good like beginner's opinion on that. Looks like Erlang with type so far. You're probably not wrong. Yeah, it does. I don't remember this being there, Akari. Yeah, I don't remember this. It's pretty nice. I think I missed a chat. Glad to be here. Cool. Awesome. Okay. So let's just continue this and see how far it goes, because it's probably a decent introduction. Refresher. Let var in body. Okay, the in part just separates the expression from the body. So the reason in SML we have end and in Haskell we don't, and that's because Haskell, so it's the biggest flaw in Haskell, in my opinion, is that Haskell is white space sensitive. Just because they didn't want to have an end, or in OCaml a double semicolon. It's probably the main flaw in Haskell is white space sensitivity, only to save yourself an extra line of code. So that's a problem. But that's okay. You set up your editor, you don't really think about it, because we all secretly in our hearts love Python. Just kidding. Okay. You just bound a variable. Yep, we get this let in. So if we wanted to get the age of our villain, we could do, okay, let villain equals 28 hers. I can't do that. And first villain. Okay. Why am I having a hard time understanding this? Oh yeah, no, I get it. It was the same thing. Okay. It is really weird. It's a little bit weird, right? Like it takes some getting used to, right? So we're declaring villain and then we're using villain. All good. Try typing this out. A list. It takes two values, some value in a list, and constructs a new list out of them. We call it cons for short. Okay. All right, so this is hilarious, right? In standard, in SML, this is cons. In OCaml, this is cons. In Haskell, we don't need 2 colons. We just need 1. Isn't that amazing? All right. A is the character A in an empty list. A, B every time. We just write A, B. Yep. Okay. Do I really want to type this out? Painfully slow. Okay, I'd say double equals is our equality. Nice. Okay. You're hurting me here. Yay. All right, so now we're going to do a little map. +1 1.5. Beautiful. Oh, you can just click to insert them? Ooh. Oh. I don't remember them telling me that before. I was typing this whole time. We could have just been using the mouse. Array of cars as a string. Who knew? Who knew someone would do such a thing? Okay. All right. We get it. We get it. Make a new list with that joins 2 values. Yeah. Yep. Yep. We know why that's true. I don't think we need tuples explained. It's okay if you do, viewer, but I don't. Super senior dev here. All right. Let's square x. Okay. Let's write our own functions. Okay, so we just use let to define functions. Yeah, we already kind of knew that. I'm just trying to get through this. Okay, let's look at pattern matching. Okay, so you can do a tuple to structure with a let AB. Okay, that's cool. And you can do the same thing with lists. I love that. That's great. Ignoring with underscore, we get that. Try to get the A from this value using pattern matching. Okay, let's do it without reading the spoiler. Can we do it, guys? Can we? A? Nope. I was thinking SML. And equals 10, comma, ABC. I did it wrong. Oh, NA. I always forget that part. NA. Did I do it wrong? Oh, I don't use... I was thinking I needed to use straight braces for a list deconstruction, but you don't. You still use parens. Okay, that's where I was wrong. Really? You still can't do it? What did I do wrong? Oh, I didn't use a comma. I used a cons on the tuple destructure. Skill issue. There we go. We're so good. I'm guessing you mean the tuple syntax, Nightshade? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I thought maybe you were asking a serious question for once. I think we've basically learned Haskell. This is all it takes. If you go through this, you'll learn Haskell. You don't have to do it in a 10-week study group like I did and then forget it all. I didn't really read that last part. Okay, that's all for now. Time to dig into some documentation. Okay, so we did the getting started. It's actually really nice, to be honest. I thought that was great. It's probably the nicest getting started that we have done. Honestly. Good job, Haskell. Clap, clap. That was really sweet. Okay. Downloads. I think I might already have it downloaded. Use ghcup to install GHC and Haskell language server. Okay. Sweet. I think I already have it. Let's find out. Let's see. We need to close tmux. Nice. That was our only session. That's it. Now you just gotta write papers. Okay. Let's see. GH nothing. I thought I really did install using ghcup. Okay, it's fine. I don't remember, obviously. Looks good. Why, yes, I would love you to do that. Please append. Do you want to install Haskell language server? Definitely. Okay. Integrate with different editors. We like that. Oh no, stupid Chrome is my default right now. Oh, I still have Chrome open for... I don't need all that memory use. All right. Where's Brave? There it is. Okay. Default browser changed. Let's open this again. Do I have to do a command click? I guess so. There it is. Nope, I didn't have to. I can't tell. It's fine. Okay. Do you want to enable better integration of Stack with ghcup? This means that Stack won't install its own GHC versions, but use ghcups. Yeah, Stack is really nice. Stack is very nice. I remember using Stack. I don't know if I want to do this. Let's say yes, sure. Look at that very nice install process. On OS X, in the course of running ghcup, you will be given a dialog box to install the command line tools, except and then need to run the command again. On Darwin M1, you might also need a working LLVM installed and have the toolchain exposed in path. Yeah, that should be fine. I'm guessing download might take a while, as if 179 megabytes matters. All right. Okay, let's see if we can figure out, while that's installing, figure out the Emacs stuff. I already have a Haskell Emacs set up from when I used to write Haskell, but we'll see what I should change, because I know it's not using Haskell language server. Okay, that should be correct. Okay, understood. Why don't you just... Oh, there's Emacs. Fruit of decades of research. Emacs support can be provided by different combinations of packages. eglot, that's all I want. Use package eglot. Okay, add hook. Okay, Haskell mode hook. That's what I figured I would have to do. Set Q default eglot workspace configuration. Haskell plugin stan global on JSON false. Disable stan. Okay. I don't know why I'd want to disable stan. I don't even know if I don't get it, but that's fine. This is fine. Okay. We'll just copy some of this. Purplish coming in with a second. All right. Finally Haskell. That's right, Purplish. We're here. So not lying, the install is actually taking kind of a long time. I thought I'd already done this, because I remember thinking about like installing, but maybe it was just that I heard about GHCup and I was like, should I use this? And then I asked like the FP nerds on Prime's Discord, and they said, yeah, GHCup unless you want to use Nix. And I'm not using Nix, and I'm not going to learn Nix yet. So GHCup it is. All right. Init.l. Haskell. Okay, this looks fine. I don't know if I don't actually know what Intero does. Do I use Intero if I'm using language server? I'm not actually sure. Maybe I should not be using Intero if I'm already, yeah, see, well, Intero is REPL stuff. Okay. It seems like they provide some similar functionality. Okay. We'll see what happens. Where's my eglot config? I think it's here. Yep. Okay. So we just need a Haskell mode Yeah, I think the whole config Haskell mode hook is not necessary. I think this basically does it, the whole hook thing. So I think I just need to do Haskell mode and I'm good. Okay, I think I already, do I have a config key on here? I don't. Interesting. Okay, cool. That's nice because then I don't have to do anything hard. Whoops. There it is. I can't remember if I actually copied this or not. Boom. Okay, we'll probably have to restart Emacs once this finishes install because we need it to find everything, basically update its path. I don't know how to do that. Let's look into the whole, what is it called, Intero? Using Intero and Haskell LSB. Okay. Anyone still using Intero? You moved to Dante. And then to HLS sometime later. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that Intero is just like fully deprecated. Okay, let's look at Dante and then see, since Dante is like newer, if they talk about whether we should use Dante and LS and Haskell language server together or not. This is still installing GHC, by the way. They weren't wrong about it taking a while. If people don't know, Haskell compile times are not known for being fast either. Okay, Dante provides a front end to GHCI features. Okay, as much as possible. Let's see if they talk about LSP. Nope. Language server. Nope. It's proven a lot of things. All right, I'm kind of feeling like let's just try not using anything besides the LSP. So let me take this stuff. This, by the way, is a feature enclosure that I absolutely love that does not exist in eLisp. And it is to comment out the whole S expression that it prefaces. And it's amazing. Just thought you should know that. Yeah, right, Nightshade. Badger, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, SPJ works for Microsoft, so you know, you would think that this is just coming from Microsoft servers, which of course are awesome now, apparently, because everything Microsoft does is awesome now. Just ask anyone. Everything they do is great. They are a wonderful company. Okay. Should we comment this out or delete it? Good question, Michael. All right, let's commit the current state of my dot files, and then we'll change it. Azure, notoriously well liked. Maybe it is. I don't even know. To be honest. Oh, that's hilarious. Sure. Let's just say get add-u and say something like racket and other things. And then I'm just going to delete Intero. D14J, and we're good. Get status. We'll see how this goes. Why is racket mode trying to be included? As if my get ignore doesn't like handle that. Whoops. Okay. That's weird. Why is racket mode like a top directory? I don't know. That's just weird to me. I probably accidentally put all these things in my dot files. It's not like it really matters. Oh, it's just input history. Okay. Yeah, it's not like we really need that. I guess we'll just update our... I have a include only get ignore here because otherwise I'd have a ridiculously long get ignore. There we go. That looks better. Okay. We'll get going here. I didn't think this would take so long. I will say this is probably the longest install process of anything else we've done. I don't know what that says, but it took a long time. The nice thing is Starship will let us know how long it took. Okay. We got our Haskell directory. Let's make a snippets directory. Let's touch a little fizzbuzz. I think it's HS, isn't it? Isn't that a Haskell file? Pretty sure. We'll touch a readme. Everybody's got to touch a readme. Okay. Oh yeah, my partner messaged me, I forgot. Un momento. All right, what do we got so far? We've got Cabal, we've got GHC. Now it's just getting a package list, so we should be pretty close to done. Okay. Haskell. We don't know yet. Let's just try opening this and see. Okay, good. Haskell mode comes up, so that means I did the right thing. I did the right thing. It is an HS extension after all. How about it? Oh shoot. No, I don't want to download something else. No. We already downloaded it. I didn't mean to click that. Stop this. I don't need to download Haskell language server again. Okay. We're now installing Haskell language server. We're so freaking close. Download star from Haskell server is basically what we're doing right now. Hey Allison, what's up? How's it going? Come on. Can you believe we're only in the teens for people watching Haskell on Twitch right now? I mean, you would have thought this would have just like brought in the bit like TypeScript level, sorry for swearing, but the TypeScript level viewership, but somehow we're only in the teens. Yeah, you would have thought hundreds of people would be clamoring to watch us do some Haskell. Here we go. Look at those. Look at that lib install. Look at that GHC make happening right before our eyes. Hollywood hacking moment right here. We're almost in. All right. I see where the problem is. Yep. Oh, I think they found me. Oh, that's probably what it is, Badger. Zoomers don't like auto-curried languages. They want to curry things themselves. Their brains don't work if languages are auto-curried. That must be it. So is everybody here is probably over the age of 30, right? Yeah. That's probably what it is. Good call. Done. It only took 18 minutes and 25 seconds to install everything we need for GH Cup. All right, that was longer than expected. All right, let's just restart Emacs. That will take another 18 minutes. Just kidding. But we'll get into a REPL while that's thinking. Of course, it's not in my path. Okay. They were supposed to add it to my ZSHRC. It's thinking about it. Okay, awesome. Let's also get into MTOL Haskell, and then we should be able to do JHCI. Okay, GHCI is taking a little bit of time here. It's still thinking. Nope, we're in. 1 + 5. Boom, 6. All right. Damn, Emacs. What the hell are you doing to yourself? This is longer than usual. Okay, we're in. We're good. And Emacs, where are you? Going to be, looks good right there. Okay, let's get ourselves a Haskell internship. We'll have to write a paper after this, right, in order to actually get the internship, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. Let fizzbuzz equals x equals Philzar. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, we should probably have some sort of docs up that actually remind me how to do things. Maybe there's isn't there like a similar learn X and Y minutes for Haskell? I bet there is. Might actually be helpful. Developer guide. Okay. Module graph, documentation. Documentation page is built via makedocs. Okay, that's great. Oh, I get it. It's developing on. My fault. User guide. Oh, I'm still in GH Cup. I was like, why does none of this make sense? There we go. We're good. Courses, tutorials, online resources, manuals and guide. Library documentation. Google, I kind of remember this. Stackage, isn't that what people use, or is Hackage better? We're certainly going to try a meet. If I remember, Haskell has a reasonable web dev story. Okay, cool. So I guess Google takes care of stackage and Hackage. What's Hackage about? Oh, Hackage is just the Haskell package repository. Okay, so that's just if you have that, but stackage. Okay, cool. Sweet, sweet. Okay, that looks good. So if we wanted to say something like int to string, yeah, it's a list of cars. List car. I was hoping we get like a nice little like parse int or stringify function, but that didn't happen. It's okay. What if we wanted to say a to car? Okay, so far 0 for 2. Bummer. Okay, that's okay. Let's see if there's like a isn't there like a really basic X and Y minutes thing? Ah, version pinning repository to avoid running into compatibility issues. Okay, thanks. Where did this just open? Okay, this is just the book. Okay, no. Let's try learn X and Y minutes. Boom. Edited the SML learn X and Y minutes URL to be Haskell. And we're absolutely in it. Beautiful. Well, that's pretty exciting. I got to take a break. It's going to be 5 minutes. We're going to come back and write some fizzbuzz. In the meantime, you guys can read this, and that way you can tell me things that I should know. 98 Marcel, thanks for the follow. I'll be right back. Well, 5 minutes or so. All right, I hope you guys are Haskell experts now so that I don't have to read this whole thing. Okay, so we have a logical not, okay. Double ampersand and double pipe for or, double equals slash equal, right? Remember that one? I saw the Erlang Nightshade. I'm just pretending. We're just moving on. You know, it's like how you just try to ignore your best bet is just to ignore the person that's behaving badly. Holy moly, it's Swalker coming in with 70 people. Dang, Swalker. Big day for Swalker. That's a very swell raid. Well, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. I was about to say raid Swalker, and that was not what I meant to do. I can't type it. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. All right. That's the strategy your mom tech raising you for sure, Badger. Hey, Caffey T. Sherrill. Are you from New York? Do you say Caffey? Let's go get some coffee. Welcome everybody. Swalker, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. If you don't already follow Swalker, obviously go follow the dude. He deserves your following. And what were you doing today? Hope your raid went well. I know usually when he raids, he just leaves right away because he's got to work. He's got to do things. But yeah. Rust and HTMX, sweet. Nice one. Nice one. You streamed way too long today. You're getting used to those 2-hour stream days. You know, you used to just always be on that 1-hour schedule, I feel like. And now that you've got a 2-hour schedule some days, just that 1 hour is not long enough. I feel that. I have a hard time stopping. Well, most things. I know, right? He's the funnest. He's just so swell. He's so wholesome. Just the worst part about missing Swalker streams is that I'm not gaining enough channel points to continue using Whisper as much as I'm going to want to when I can finally get back to watching more Swalker streams. So that's the bummer about that, especially. But hey everybody, if you haven't been here before, yeah, I know, isn't that too bad? Oh, are you saying that to Colchis? Wholesome only on the surface? Aren't we all? Well, I'm not wholesome, kind of, in any way. I'm MetaMe. You can call me Meta. You can call me MetaMe. I'll occasionally say my first name when I'm frustrated with myself. Or when I'm just typing in an example where it says to type your name and then I just type it without thinking about it, which just happened like 30 minutes ago. 1 second. K-Merc, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. And Glenn Z. I don't think I actually noticed that follow. But yeah, right now we're doing 12 languages in 4 weeks. We're on week 3. We have done 7 languages. We've done C, C++, Zig, Scheme, Common Lisp, Racket, in Standard ML. Today we're starting Haskell. Of these 12 languages, Haskell, unironically, is the only language that I've actually written more than a dozen lines of code in. But it's been a while. I haven't written any Haskell. I don't think I've written a single line of Haskell in 4 years, so I'm not really remembering how it works. So, yeah, and that's where we're at. So right now we got Haskell installed. It took a while. It took almost 20 minutes to install all of the Haskell tools that we needed. We got our little thing here. I guess eglot timed out after 30 seconds. Error running timer. Oh no, I don't know if our Haskell language server is actually working. We'll find out. And none of that code has ever made it to production. Well, that's true for my Haskell code. That is very true. I know several professional Haskell developers, okay? I've been in the industry about 10 years, kind of started in front end, did a little bit of full stack, really enjoyed back end. So I decided to just go all in on back end. I got my second job 5 years ago. I don't switch around a lot. I had my first job for 5 years. I've had my second job for 5 years. It's just, I don't know, just is what it is. And that's writing Clojure on the back end. Clojure is a Lisp on the JVM, and several professional Haskell developers. And that's what I write full time, if you can call it that. And it's a pretty fun language. These are a bunch of languages that I've been wanting to learn, play with, understand. I don't have a CS degree, so I've never written C before. I did this series, or C++. And it's been a lot of fun exploring all these languages, understanding where some of the syntax came from, understanding what made it into Clojure as a Lisp from Scheme, Common, and Racket. And some of these languages are very old, of course. C is from the 70s, Scheme is from the 70s, Standard ML is from the 70s. Lots of pretty darn old languages. But, you know, I was able to get going in them. We wrote some fizzbuzz, we did some web APIs as we could, and all of that stuff is in the GitHub repo. If you really care, you can see fizzbuzz written in, what are we at, 7 different languages right now. Very fun. If you want like stream notifs and stuff like that, you can get them on Twitter. If you want to hang out with us on Discord, there's the Discord deets. I do sometimes jump into voice on Discord. People do different things. Nightshade pretends to write Erlang, but mostly he just writes what I tell him to. Just kidding. That's only happened like one time when I was able to point out one mistake he made, and I felt like I was just big brain. But that's factual. But yeah, so that's kind of what we do. If you have any questions, oh yeah, since you probably follow Swalker, at least you were watching some Rust and stuff, giving people's point back. We did do this course before, and by course I mean series. Is that we implemented 9-ish, maybe, probably over exaggerating, but we did a bunch of data structures in Rust, and it was my way of like learning some Rust the hard way, and that was pretty fun. Yeah, that's fair, Badger. That is totally fair. Yeah, the Discord is really just Dylan trying to get people to write his conference talk for him. Yeah. But he's finally giving that conference talk today, so maybe it'll be over. Work stuff? What the heck, Nightshade? Highly doubtful. So yeah, we're about to write some fizzbuzz in Haskell. It's gonna be great. Okay. Let fizzbuzz x equals, I already forgot to do this. Okay, let's look at learn Haskell in Y minutes, and we have to look at function declaration because I already forgot how it works. Let add a simple function that takes 2 variables. Add a b. You'll need to use let if you're using GHCI. Okay. That's fine. Oh, okay, so I can do it just the way that SML does it. Isn't that how SML did it? I can just say fizzbuzz x equals. Okay. And then I'm gonna want a nice guard or pattern match on here. An easy way to do branching in functions, fib x, x is less than 2 equals 1, otherwise equals... Okay, let's try to do this with guards. So if we say fizzbuzz x, and then we say x, guessing it's mod 3 equals 0, then fizz x mod 5 equal 5 equals 0, then buzz, let's go back up here, we'll get there, x mod 3 equals 0 and x mod 5 equals 0 equals fizzbuzz, else, what did they say for else? Otherwise? Okay. Otherwise equals, we didn't want to write else. So this is really funny considering like literally everything else in Haskell like is so terse, but instead of using else, they use otherwise. I just think that's funny. Hilarious. Okay, otherwise we want to cast a string. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Read a string a. Okay. Okay. The otherwise is so out of place. Yeah, I know. Isn't that funny? Otherwise, let's just try read x and we'll see what happens. So I'm interested to see if I put a type annotation up here of this being an integer. I don't know how, do they just say int? I think they say int to car, if that works. Isn't there a way, isn't there like some, is that right? Yeah, perfect. It's num. That's what it is. Num. Num to car. Okay. I just wanted to see if the LSP was even working. I don't actually know if it is. Let's see. Do I have an eglot server? I do. Connection state changed, killed. That doesn't sound good. Let's try reconnecting. Eglot reconnect. No current JSON RPC connection. Okay, that's not happy. All right, Swalker, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Where was I? This is where I was. Let's see. Eglot. Huh. Let's just try eglot and see what happens. Nothing. Let's just try killing this. Oh, there it is. Launching Haskell server. Debug, executing command. Nope, it killed it again. The Haskell server does not like me at all for some reason. Weird. I mean, yeah, else is too unacademic. Well, Wally, you're in for a treat. This is Emacs with evil mode. So I am using Vim motions, but this is actually Emacs. Evil mode is just Vim motions and Emacs. So yeah, not NeoVim. Sorry. For Rust and Emacs, I just use, I think, Rust mode, and the LSP, Rest Analyzer. That's basically all you use. But yeah, thanks for the question anyway. Okay, so let's just see if this works. This is where people would use. So I do actually kind of miss the fact that I can't just like get a nice. Let's try interactive Haskell mode. No. I don't think that's doing anything for me. Okay, how do I load something into a REPL? Let's just do it that way. I could just copy this into a REPL, but that's not very helpful. Is it use? I don't remember. Oh, that's funny. In package name? Okay. You think it's load? Doesn't like load. All right. Let's try user guide. Let's see. This is GH cup user guide. That doesn't actually help me. It's really annoying that the LSP is not working because I'm pretty sure there's something wrong here, but I mean, we could just copy and paste, but I need to figure out how to do this anyway. Okay. Sure. Gentle introduction. We'll try this one. Okay. That doesn't sound too helpful. Right here. Oh, it's over here. Getting started, language basics, modules. Okay, that might be it. Nope. Maybe I should just ask a question. Oh, it's load like that. Okay. But I wonder if I need to like... Oh yeah, I'm kind of being dumb right now, right? Let's just do this real quick. And I should have GHC. Oh my god, I should have just sourced it before I did this, because now this isn't in. What is it? .zsh rc. I need to get all these things I just installed in Path, and I don't have them. Okay. GHC. There we go. Fizzbuzz. There we go. Thanks. Expected a type, but num has kind star constraint. The type signature fizzbuzz num to car. Okay. That's interesting. What if I just pretend that I didn't write that? I don't remember. Is that a comment? No? I don't remember what comments are. Let's go to this. Dash dash. No. I mean, Haskell's probably, in general, it's really nice to use. The tooling is actually pretty good. but I don't know. People have different experiences. Couldn't match type A1, 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 T, A2 with car. Okay. Expected string actual x is applied to too few arguments in the first argument of read, namely x. In the expression read x. Okay. Got it. So maybe read is wrong, and that's why it's wrong. What coffee do I like to drink? What a good question. My favorite coffee. So I have an espresso machine, and you guys might laugh at this. It's fine if you do, but I prefer a very specific espresso flavor. Most espresso I have at coffee shops, I don't think is very good. Let's see. So let's just take Starbucks as an example. Starbucks espresso is very intense and smoky, and a little bit sweet. Most of the with read you need to do : type. Okay, most of the indie coffee shops around here, their espresso is tangy, literally tangy. Who the heck wants tangy espresso? You want something that's smooth, that has like a little bit of sweetness to it, and then of course it's going to have some intense bitterness to it, because that's just what espresso is. The best espresso I can get here anyway is from Trader Joe's, and it's their organic espresso, and it's excellent. Just saying, it's very good. Yep. So I make a latte every morning. Yeah. And then I buy syrups, and I get special little things, and I don't do dairy, so I have oat milk. So I have, what did I have this morning? I had a pumpkin oat nog latte. Yes. Thanks for the follow, Wally. I appreciate it. All right. So let's just try this. Read 5. That doesn't work, right? Do I say read num 5? Oh. Wait, no, that is what I want. Illegal type 5. Read string? Read car? I'm guessing this is just not what I want. Show 5. That's it. Show 5. Let's see the type of show real quick. A string. Classic A string. So let's go back to our little Google. Black and White Coffee Roasters has some bangers if you're looking for drip pour over roasts. Nice. So here's the thing. I forgot about the type. What do they consider a type class? I don't know. Of this to string. You would kind of think that it would be like right here. Let's see what read shows in here. Yeah, so string to another type is read. Okay. And show is A to string. So I am a little annoyed that we don't have this, but maybe the reason we don't have that is because I'm not defining the generic properly. No, it's still not working. I'm just seeing how helpful Google is for me right now. Yeah, that's okay. Just thought I'd try it. Okay. Okay, so show X. And then here, so if we say type show 5, we should get, oh right, because it already applies it. That's annoying. Can I put parens around it and get a different type? Nope. It's still string. All right. Can't you just do T? I remembered that. Those are the things I remember. Shortcuts. You would want to do read 5 int. Were you trying to read from a string into an int? No, I'm actually trying to go from an int to a string. So I think show is the right thing, Camo Bree. But yeah, thank you so much for that. So yeah, so I see what you're saying. So I was thinking, let's see if we're going from int to string, right? I was thinking you do that, but you're saying you actually, well, first of all, it's not that. It would be read 5 int. Yeah, that makes sense. You have to nudge it a bit. Okay. So if I was actually intending to do that, if I just had my type definition specified up here, it probably would have been right. So a string literal like this, according to GHCI, is still string. Can you do this? No? Okay. I was just wondering. Right, type string equal. Okay, so string is just a new type. That's actually what I was trying to figure out right now. Because if I could do a type equality check, like I knew that I read already that string is just a list of cars, but I didn't realize it was like this string is literally just a new type of car, right? Yeah, nice. New type for the win. All right, thanks. I appreciate that. Okay, so again, let's say we're at fizzbuzz, and I guess we need a little bit of this, and okay, it's just a type. But isn't that new type syntax? Like, isn't that what you call that syntax? If you say type string equals car, isn't that just a, like, isn't that new typing something you already have? I guess it's not a new type because, well, I don't know. I call that new typing. There's also a new type string equals car. Oh, okay. Yeah, I probably just don't remember the difference. It's been a long time. I wrote Haskell like 5 years ago for like, I don't know, on the side for like, I don't know, 6 months or something, but it's been a long time. Okay, thanks. Expecting, right, you'd have to define your own functions. Okay, cool. Okay, so if I do this, is it because I did that? No. So I'm just trying to understand what I'm actually doing wrong here in my type definition. Okay. Got it. For some reason I thought that I could just do that. Okay, so let's just forget about my non-working type at the moment. We'll let type inference do its thing. And we will just do this. Okay, the IO action main is not defined in module main. And is that because num includes float? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But it still didn't like it when I tried that, right? Did I never try that? Was that just in my head? Whoops. Wrong place. Yeah, I tried int. For some reason I thought I could just do this. Num is a type class, not a concrete type. Okay. Yeah. Okay. See. The IO action main is not defined in module main. Okay. that doesn't help tell me a lot of information at the moment. So what did I do wrong? Classic Haskell. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine compiling. I mean, I'm just... Oh! And I have no main defined. Okay. Nope, that's fair. Okay. That's really funny. All right, so I can just call GHCI fizzbuzz HS, and then I have fizzbuzz here. And so if we say fizzbuzz 3, we get an error. What did we do wrong? Okay. I would have kind of expected GHCI to complain when it first loaded the module, but it didn't. It's fine. Okay. So maybe I just did my guard wrong. The type inference in this case was wrong. Okay. So am I wrong about this being the way I would specify the type? Like, am I crazy? I really thought that that's how I do it. That is correct. Okay. Good deal. All right. So let's just try this. And then I'm guessing we can just load like this. No. Couldn't match expected type with actual type int. The function x is applied to 2 value arguments, but its type int has none. And the first argument of equals, namely x mod 5, and the expression x mod 5 equals 0. Okay. So then at this point, the problem is probably my order of applications. Oh, you can also just do reload. Oh, nice one. Thanks. I'm guessing I'm getting into an order, like a order of application issue. Let's just try it here. Next, let's just do this. 1 mod 3 equals 0. Okay. Now what if I say no? It also hates me there. State 1337. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, I remember Haskell errors being terrible. That's one thing I do remember. All right. Now, let's just try 1 mod 3. Wait, why does 1 mod 3 not work? Really? 3 mod 3? This doesn't even work? Oh, you have to use infix syntax. Now, if I just use it non-infix, does that work? Boom. Yeah, I remember this a little bit. Okay. I don't even mind non-infix. I don't even mind this because I write Lisp full time. And so since I'm used to this, I don't even care. But all I have to do is put a tick in front of mod. And then that works. Oh, you surround? Do you surround mod with that? Surrounding mod. Okay. Okay. I did forget all my Haskell on Disney. I've forgotten it all. I'm so bad at Haskell. I like not touching it in 4 years, all gone out of my head. It's starting to come back. It's starting to come back. Okay. Nice. Okay, so all I need to do, let's go in here We'll do a %s/mod and surround that with a little bit. Nope. What is it? Percent? I always forget. And ampersand. And do a little /g. And we're in business. Okay. Boom. Okay, fizzbuzz 3 looks good. Fizzbuzz 6 looks good. 5 looks good. 15 looks good. And 1 looks good. Awesome. It feels like mixing prefix and infix notation, and it's weird. The way that I wrote it, you mean? Or you just, I don't know if you're familiar with Haskell, but yeah. Okay, so now what I'm wondering is if I can get rid of this type annotation because I fixed my infix problem, and see if Hindley Milliner. Nice try. Yeah, I think that was the problem. Surprisingly, the problem was not with Haskell, but with me. Unless it's still, yeah, mod 3. Yeah. No, yeah, it would be kind of weird. Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, awesome. When I reload, it's not doing some sort of weird, merge, right? It's like doing a clean reload of the module. I really am hoping. Right. Okay. Okay, this is cool. So basically, integral A, show A. So it takes A as a generic, and it's saying A is integral and show. Very similar to Rust traits. I don't remember what they call them in Haskell. And then toString. Yeah, there's a lot of trauma. Meeting end is near through a Haskell, in-person Haskell study group in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Trauma. So much trauma. All right, awesome. Fizzbuzz. We just got that internship and we love it. Okay, let's just exit and let's see. As if you could get a Haskell internship just from fizzbuzz. It's a coping mechanism, yeah, for sure. You know what? We have, take this Twitch people. We have 45 people watching Haskell. Hey, I'll take it. Good times. There's one and Pick got it. Yeah, Pick has the one. Learn you a Haskell is a good source. Okay, cool. Thanks. I'll open it up. Dude, their SSL cert is expired. And now there's attackers that are trying to steal my information. Shouldn't I go back to safety? All right. What the hell? Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah, I know this one. Read it online for free. Okay, cool. It's all right. We got through it. We just had to do it. We had to get around all the TLS nonsense. Who even needs all that? Little trauma because literally we had an outage today due to an SSL cert issue. Little trauma. Wasn't my fault though. Wasn't my fault. Not my job. Slack message, hold on. I think it's my CEO just Just being my friend. He likes to be my friend. I don't know why. Only person I know that likes to be my friend. Okay. Yeah, I remember this being good. We did our Haskell study group with Haskell from First Principles. Yeah. Mammoth book. Mammoth. There's fizzbuzz in Haskell. Let's get fizzbuzz in SML up and just compare it a little bit. Now, granted, I didn't use the like functional guard syntax for function declaration. Okay, I meant to do this the other way, but it's fine. SML is at the top. Oh yeah, I didn't use guard syntax at all. I just used if else's. Okay, it's pretty close except for like I could do this in SML except for the. You know what, end is near. Did you see this? I can't remember if I finished this on Discord when you were there. There's SML, AOC 2022, day 1. It's not bad, okay? It's not bad. I don't hate it. Okay. So did you do Haskell in uni, Camo? That would be cool if your professor actually... Nice, your professor chose Haskell for the FP lang. Beautiful. Beautiful. Currently as well. Nice. Love it. Typically they either do a Lisp or they do Haskell or they do OCaml, right? If they even have an FP course. 80% of your courses are in Haskell now? Oh, wow. You're doing currently a master's, but probably not in the bachelor's program, right? Like they probably did not do that much Haskell. Like you're probably getting to do so much Haskell because you're doing a master's. Also, if you don't care to say where you go to school, I'm just interested, but really, this must be somewhere in Europe. There's no US school using that much Haskell. Yep. Netherlands. All right, guys. Netherlands is Haskell Mecca. You heard it here first. If you want to write Haskell, you need to go. You did Haskell and bachelor's in Poland. Nice. Yep, time to go to Netherlands. Haskell Mecca. and you know, Amsterdam's a Mecca for other things too, so it all works out. You know, just depending on what you're into. There's a little bit of everything for everybody. You've got Haskell, you've got good public transportation, you've got other things. You're all set. All right. Oh, that's so cool. That's very cool. You can learn Polish. I believe in you. Yes, yes. We are all from here on out. We are speaking Dutch. We are moving to the Netherlands. And it's going to be good. We're going to get used to a lot of consonants that are together. And you will see lots of words. And you don't know how to pronounce them because they have too many consonants. But we're going to do it anyway. All right. Awesome. That's really cool, Camo. Thanks for sharing that. That's neat. Okay, what do? We finished fizzbuzz. Everyone download Duolingo, start learning Dutch right away. Or if you're Dylan, you go onto a German stream and you're like, I was on a Dutch stream. Yeah. Yeah. Just think about that for a second. Yeah, I'm not surprised, Camo. Every Dutch person I know speaks English very well. Yeah. Many such cases. Yeah. Did you guys get the Dutch joke? Yeah, I think you did. I think you guys got the Dutch joke. Classic American going anywhere that is like German related and thinking that it's Dutch related. Love it. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Yeah. Absolutely. The dude's even from Pennsylvania. All right. Enough ragging on Dylan. He's not even here to defend himself. Awesome. Berlin is my favorite town. No. So many things wrong. So many things wrong with that statement, Badger. Oh my god. So many things wrong. Okay. Oh. Dutch, German, same picture. Yeah, pretty much. Awesome. Okay. What are we doing? What are we using for Haskell Web Dev these days? I mean, we get a little bit distracted. Ah, there it is. I remember this one. I feel like I remember Hapstack, but maybe I'm wrong. Web/frameworks from wiki.haskell.org. Go mobile dev in Haskell. Oh my god. Can't even imagine. IHP integrated Haskell program. Okay. Let me bump up the text size here. Yeah, that would be cool. If I want to go like full into Haskell camo, that's a great idea. I'm just following my little series. This is what I've done with every language so far. Once I finish fizzbuzz, is I do this. Nope, that doesn't tell you anything. This was wishful thinking. We don't get this far. We do getting started, we do devim setup, we do fizzbuzz, and then we do a hello world web service. Because who knows? Why not? Even if it doesn't make sense, even if it's not a great fit for the language, it's fun. The only language I gave up on doing this in was standard ML, because I only had one day with it, and it was just going to be too annoying to try to get like something installed and linked and all this stuff and learn the standard ML way of linking things. So instead, and I was using SML and J, and so instead we just did a AOC exercise, and that was fun. Did I set it up using Stack? Dude, Stack is old and is near. GH Cup is the way now. If you don't use Nix. GH Cup. It's the new way. All right. IHP, Integrated Haskell Platform. battery-included web framework using Haskell and Nix. It comes with everything you need to build great web applications out of the box. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Homepage has a real homepage? It's not just like... Okay. That's a little suspect. IHP is a behemoth. Yeah, not surprised. Hey, Bitmap, what's up? Obelisk. Scotty, if it's not on this page, we can't use it. Just kidding. Hapstack is a Haskell web framework. Yasad, that was the thing that was big. That was the big thing when I was doing Haskell. Everybody was doing Yasad. All the people I knew that were using Haskell professionally for web dev, they were using Yasad. Okay, Hapstack is design. Okay. I like the basic thing there. Snap. I kind of remember Snap. Okay, Yasad. Oh, Scotty made it. Oh, right. Okay. Inspired by Ruby's Sinatra, which is what inspired Express as well. For those of you in the Badlands of JavaScript. Using WAI and Warp, Sinatra plus Warp equals Scotty. Cool. Scotty is simple, cheap, and cheerful way to write RESTful declarative web applications. Okay, I actually like this bitmap. I'm in. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Main equals Scotty 3000. Get what in the world? Do beam capture param world? Wow, that's a lot of magic. That is really simple. That is simple AF. I don't know if I'm going to learn anything by doing this, but what the hell? Might as well. Okay. All right. It does seem easy to use, right? I know. Sometimes I'm scared of things that are too easy to use. It's a thing. Yeah, it's very small. I'm not surprised. I get scared of things that are too simple to use. That's what happens when you're super senior. You just get scared of simplicity. And you're just like, well, you get scared of simplicity you don't understand, right? So then you're like, oh, I'll just write this myself. Quite a bit of depth, yeah. Cool. Okay. I think this is our choice. I do have to end pretty soon. But maybe what we can do is figure out how this actually gets... how I actually set up the project. And yeah, I mean, it's all it is very big on template Haskell for sure. Bitmap. I think part of the reason everybody I knew used Yasad is because all the people I was in the in group with were all like buddies with the guy who created with Yasad. That could have been it. I don't really know, but who really knows? All right. So I kind of remember Stack having like a start template, and they had different templates that you could use. Am I wrong about this? Stack. Create stack project configuration from Cabal or HPAC package specifications. Here we go, stack new. Create a new project from a template. Run stack templates to see available templates. We'll also initialize if there's no stack.yaml file. Note, you can also specify a local file or a remote URL as a template or force an initialization. Okay, very cool. I like that. Cabal init makes a template or stack init, but I like Cabal more. Yeah, I have been used to using stack in the past, so I'm probably gonna stick with that, but who knows? I don't know what the real boys do anymore. Okay. Stack uses Cabal under the hood, right? That's what I thought, is that stack is just a wrapper over Cabal. Stack templates. Okay. Okay. I wonder if they have a Scotty one. Did I do this wrong? Stack new, package name, template name. Am I supposed to do this in its own directory, maybe? Oh, you can only use hyphens. Okay. That entire demo is the main file. That's hilarious. All right, we'll just do stack new. Stack new. Now the only thing I don't know, do I need my own? Let's try this. And if it does do it the other way, we can easily bring it out. Okay. It did do it the other way. Okay. I just want to try this real quick. Okay, it just got a not found. I was just interested to see if there was actually like a thing, but it doesn't really matter. Okay. Okay, so that's fine. I guess we'll deal with the inconsistency, even though I used underscores in all my other things. And we'll just do it this way. Okay, cool. So here we are. We've got all sorts of things going on here. Source, lib.hs, okay. And remind me, is it just stack run? Okay, stack run, cool. So that looks pretty good. And there's a stack.yaml file. Okay. So this is where I define packages that I want, right? Now I bet, is there like a stack add or something like that? No. That's fine. We can just define packages ourselves, right? So from package, we should be able just to add Scotty. Where do they tell you the name of the actual packet? I guess it's just Scotty, right? Okay. Got it. Got it. Import web.scotty. The name is the name. Okay. Thanks. Okay, I guess we should do this. Oh no, it's just on Windows. Ha, we don't have to worry about that. So do I replace this? Like, I don't understand the whole that, but we'll just do Scotty like this. And then we'll just say stack run. See what happens. Oh, it's an extra dep? Oh. All right, Amit, see ya. Your packages don't go there? Okay. They go in the Cabal file. And then Camo's saying add it to the extra deps bitmap. Which one is it? I'm kind of surprised there's not like a command line for this. Unpack, update, new test, build, install. Okay. I guess there's not. Packages is for local packages. Yeah, but then it said like extern or something. Let's look it up. Let's just look it up. I'm not trying to doubt you. I just want to know for sure. Okay. Fancy jewelry at Swarovski. When the hell did I start getting ads in Brave that I didn't ask for? WTF, Brave. WTF. How do I add dependencies to a stack project? Okay. The ads were opt-in. I don't remember opting in, but I probably did. You know, this is me we're talking about. Oh, Kira, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I think I thanked the other follows. They were a while ago. We're just about to wrap up here. Let's see. I've got about 5 minutes, but let's see if we can just get this. Okay. Cabal install -- lib the package every time. Use stack as a run command. Yeah, cool. See you, bitmap. Haskell's doing pretty good, Heiki. Do not use Cabal install. I love this. This is peak Haskell right now. Do this. No, do not do that. Do not. No matter what you do, don't do that. All right. Okay. So let's just try. Whoops. Okay, I'm just interested. Let's start. I know it's going to work if we add it to Cabal, but let's just try adding it to stack under extra deps. And see what happens. Extra deps is Scotty, and we should define a version. Let's find that Scotty hackage page. Okay. Versions 0.20.1. Okay, so I guess we'll just call it 0.20. Sure. I'm guessing that will work. I don't know. Let's just try it without first. See what happens. Okay. No, it doesn't like that. Yeah, it's not a package manager. I knew that much. You think I should add the version like this? 0.20.1. There we go. I don't know how their versioning works, so we're just gonna use that exact version. And we'll see what changes it made. We should have committed before this so we could see what changes it made to the rest of it, but oh well. Let's see if there's no way and is near. How did that happen? That's craziness. That is total craziness. I was looking at something that was talking about modules. Where were we? Yeah, this is dumb. I wish they would tell me like how to install. It's building a big index right now because it's the very first time I've run a install on my system. All right, awesome. While that's running, let's see who should raid, because I gotta go. We're gonna finish this. Let's see, it's Friday. On Sunday. We're gonna finish this. We're gonna keep working on it, so we should be able to actually just finish our thing on stream, which would be fun. What I might do in Discord tonight is figure out why my language server is not working. So if you want to hang out with that. Oh really, is that what they're doing? Okay. So I'll probably try to fix my dev env tonight on Discord. Should we just raid Prime then? Since I actually want to find out what happened. I guess we could do that. But you know. Yeah, we'll just do that. It's fine. Plus we're writing Haskell, which is hilarious. Okay, let's see. Where did we end up before we raid? Okay, it's still processing. It's building this index. Hey, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm going to let this run. We'll fix our dev in set up tonight in Discord. We'll be back on Sunday to finish a little Hello World web API in Haskell. And then starting on Monday, we're going to be doing OCaml. So if you want to hang out for that, you don't already follow, send me a follow. Otherwise, I'll catch you then. And thanks for watching. Let's raid these guys.